Right then, we're here with Joe Ray. And what have you done, Joe Ray?
I was top 32 at UK Nationals.
And what did you get top 32 at UK Nationals with, Joe Ray?
Playing pure fits and Mitsurugi.
What shows that pure Mitsurugi list, Joe Ray?
Oh, it's basically just branded, that's why I played it.
Duelist of the Mega Challenge. Duelist of the Mega
While they're
Challenge.
doing this, shout out to Thomas the Test Engine, best testing group in the UK. Obviously TierZero, use Fuse 5 at checkout. And for real, shout out to my partner who's taking care of my daughter all weekend. She's an absolute legend. Shout out to Cassie.
Good father, Joe Ray.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joe Ray, show us them blue cards.
Right. Okay, so genuinely, I think this deck feels like playing branded in current format, and it's not a Brangle, but it could be a Brangle, so I'm playing this. I did want to play Mitsurugi because I think Mitsurugi has so many counters, and I hate drawing all the bricks in the deck, and I want to play these decks. Right, okay, this looks normal, this is fine. So, 3 Habakiri, a Futsu, and I want to play double Murakumo, increase the chances of drawing like all the sort of the 2-card combos with Ritual, so I am like maxing Ritual as well. 3 Aramasa, the 1, and the 1 Light Sword.
Of the 1230 oversized card.
They're having you on here, Mr. Ray.
3 Prayers.
Are now available.
3 Mitsurugi Ritual, a Magatama, and a Mirror. This is probably my favourite card in the deck. And then I play the free pre-prep with the Mirror. And I didn't play the extras, I played Prosperity. Because I didn't want to mess around the extra, and I really valued the flexibility of all the stuff in the extra, which came up a lot over the event. So I'd rather have the pros rather than like the +1 pop. I did consider 1 and 1, but then you still have to like sort of mess about with your extra deck a bit too much to be able to accommodate that. So already so far you can probably tell like it's sort of similar idea to like the Schmidt list. I think a lot of lists are looking that way now. So playing 6 Charmies in the main, just these 6, and then free draw. Decided to play Mag and Druis, residing some more. The 1 Nibiru for the Gallant Granite, because every turn 1, unless you know you'll get something that the Nibiru doesn't matter, you're doing Gallant Granite and then making your IP with it. And then other non-engine is the Call By and the Triple Impulse. So the main deck is a straight 40 cards. Don't think there's a single thing I would change about the deck as a whole, to be honest. Some cards really overperformed. Magatama was very, very good. A bit over the extra, so this is kind of fine. So not an extra, so I don't need to play doubles and stuff. So 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Dynamondo, 1 Dark, and Underworld Goddess. This was really good. Got into some weird game states where I was able to just, like dark something, make a guy, and then like link their stuff off that was like really awkward to route. The absolute MVPs of the extra deck is Tornado Dragon and Gagaga Cowboy. So I cowboyed 3 people for game. Only one of those was due to time. This guy was in time. Sorry, bro. Yeah, so just Gagaga cowboyed 2 people to win the match when they just had 800 or less left. So this card was incredibly good.
Powerful.
Rhapsody, love this card, never made it. Dugares was really good when you're just trying to draw a non-engine in the matchups where you don't want to make Gallant Granite. Don't forget not to draw. King of the Feralibs, I think I made this card once. I think it was completely irrelevant. It didn't really do anything from what I remember. Gallant Granite was incredible. Never made this card, never made this card, never made this card. And then Dingirsu won me a match. Definitely would play a rank 8, and I think this is the best one. Shout outs to Luke Tyler, by the way, who on the Thursday before the event gave me like a skeleton list to go off, and then this is slightly changed from his list with some preferences. But he was playing the Ding, which is why I played it, and I really liked it.
That's good.
Cool.
Side deck.
Side deck is the 1 and 1. I love having these in the side. I think it's a great idea. Never ever having to draw these cards going second. Well, sorry, never drawing this card going second and never drawing this card going first feels incredible, and just putting them in when they're relevant. This card did everything. This card did nothing. But you kind of want it there, like it does going second against stuff. The Triple Ash, which again very similar to is the same as the Schmidt list. It just makes the most sense. Like it kind of hits everything. If you're in matchups where the granite doesn't matter, you're trying to do Garas and draw stuff, and you're just hoping to see these in impulses into certain matchups. Lanciers, not going to explain anything there. 2 more Boldrakes. sorry, 2 bold rakes, there's none in the main. This was a third in the list that I'd looked at originally, and then realised that I didn't want the third because that came in, but we wanted more Bestials because of the pure matchup and against Mitsurugi. It was, I don't think any of them ever won me the game, but they were good. Can't really say anything bad about it. I wanted to play 1 extra Charmy in the deck because I felt like my side pattern didn't work for Malice, and it felt like the hardest matchup. And in the end, it was the matchup I got the most of and won the most matches in. So, never saw this though. Perulio was stuck to my hand all event. Fuwalos did nothing, and this card just didn't even appear. Last cards on the sides, we've got 2 Nibiru. Going first against a lot of stuff. Again, Dugara's draw, Gallant Granite, that sort of thing. And then go second. Then we've got the Crossout and the Talents. Sometimes Talents doesn't do anything, and sometimes it does everything. I didn't really say anything there, did I? Talents was good. I wanted it in the side basically because when you get hand traps when you're going first and making your boards, and then you look at your opponent's hand and maybe you've got a Mitsu trap and the game's over because you know exactly what you're negating. And this is just there for the mirrors where there are Mitsurugi cards and you can hit a spell, so hitting Mitsu Mirror or hitting Mitsu Ritual or Prayers, or for when you go first and you keep a droll in, going first into a Malice, for example. Other than that, I think I cross-outed Drolls and I cross-outed, I think, a Call by at some point during the event.
Sound.
Yeah, that's it. 40 cards, 15-15. It's not really too much to say. Top 32. Shame I couldn't go further. I think my top 32, I don't know if anything I'd done different would have made a difference. I think it was a hand diff thing. He played it absolutely correct. Fair enough. So yeah, unfortunate, but take it.
Either way, congratulations, Mr. A. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Fuse 5 at checkout.